For they are saying, how do we kill the giant? How do we kill the giant of death? How do we kill the giant of socialism? How do we kill the giant of human secularism? I have placed that man amongst you, a humble man. And as Samuel stood before the brothers, and they had rejected David to come because of his age. Take all these little remarks I'm giving you. They are gems. The name and the word gold. Remember that. A man that is amongst them, but is young. And God says, these that shall reject him shall be shocked at how he takes the giant down. Now hear me please. The giant of death, the giants that have come, the brothers of Goliath, stand in glee watching America. We will cripple you. You will lose your credit. But God said, watch. I said 20,000. Look not to Wall Street, however, observe. And they shall say, what is your plan for this giant? And he will take a simple stone. Remember the name. And he will hold it up and they will laugh at him. But the plan is so brilliant, says the Lord. It could only have been given by me. Come on!
Hey folks, Twisted Christian. I want to get a little bit into Kim Clement's prophecy concerning this new energy source, Big E. But my question, because it does come up a lot, and we talk about our national debt being at $28 trillion. We talk about not relying on the Middle East at all anymore for oil. And this Big E is surrounding an eruption from a volcano in one of our national parks. And I think most people have said that it's going to be Yellowstone. And if you know everything that's going on with Yellowstone right now over the last year, it seems like something's getting ready to birth. But a lot of people talk about the debt and how we're supposed to wipe out the debt. I've listened to videos from different people concerning the dinar and concerning gold, how it's going to wipe out the national debt. But I'm going to come to you from the prophetic view. And I'm going to go over Kim Clement prophecy that was on September 17th, 2005. In my research, and just thinking, because I've said before, even if we go to a gold standard, that's not going to wipe out our debt. And I've said the dinar revaluation is not going to wipe out the debt. Right now, the debt is at $28 trillion. Who's to say where it's going to be at in 6 months from now? Because they are printing and printing and printing and printing. Right? Joe Biden, and he's talking about the stimulus packages, infrastructure packages, all these different things, and all this different spending. So as I'm doing my research, I came across this Kim Clement prophecy concerning the Big E. And in this prophecy, he talks about how long it's actually going to take to pay off the debt in this country. And so that tells me that gold is not going to take out the national debt. It might reduce it. The dinar revaluation may take out some of the debt. And like I said, who knows where the debt is going to be at by the time, this takes place. This could be, the debt could be at 40 trillion, the way that they're spending money now. But so I'm going to go ahead and read this, and you're going to be shocked and amazed at how long it's going to take. And it's going to be amazing because a lot of people say that the central banking system is going to crash, right? And some people say we're not even going to owe the central banks. So, but according to this prophetic word, obviously the central banks are still going to play a role because obviously it's going to take time to pay off the debt. And that debt will be to the central banks. or the central banking system, however it's incorporated after the currency revaluation or after the gold standard, we are still going to owe debt. This prophecy comes from September 17th, 2005. In this nation a prophetic sound shall come, and as a result of it, you shall not need the oil of the Middle East. There is a new energy that is coming forth. The prophet knows it as the Big E, but knows nothing else. A new form of energy is coming forth. America is pioneering it, and it shall take you from $1 trillion deficit to no deficit whatsoever within a 6-year period, says the Spirit of the Lord. And the Middle East shall say, you still need oil, but America shall say, no longer from you. O Israel, what is hidden shall be revealed, says the Lord. America, rejoice, for this is your day, says the Lord. This is the question has always been, what's going to, wipe out our debt? Is it going to be gold? People talk about gold all the time, taking care of the Federal Reserve and all that. But obviously, if we're going to be owing a debt, by the time we get this new energy source, obviously we still owe the central banking system. He says here, there is a new energy that is coming forth, and is known as the Big E. It shall take you from $1 trillion deficit to no deficit whatsoever within a 6-year period. So, folks, the Big E, it's not here yet as far as that we know. There has not been that eruption that will cause that. So we're not there yet. So whatever time frame, if it happens this year or next year, we're looking at 2027, 2028, when the deficit is actually paid off. All right, folks, so we still have a lot of time. A lot of people, a lot of end time people talk about, hey, we're right around the corner. We've always been right around the corner. So that's why we can't live our lives according to, all these crazy things that are happening, because we still have a ways to go. So I just wanted to point that out, that it's actually going to take 6 years to get this deficit knocked down to zero. That's absolutely crazy, right? Even with this new energy source, the dinar revaluation, gold, the United States is still going to owe debt for a long period of time. 6 years really is a long period of time, considering that it's a new energy source, considering the dinar RV and us going to a gold backed system. We are still in this for the long haul. With all these different Clement prophecies and all these things, I don't know when these things are going to take place. We have clues within the prophetic realm, right? So, and Clement is one of those cornerstones of modern day prophets that we look to as far as the major changes that are coming. And I hope it makes you guys think as we go further into, more of Clement's prophecies. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video of the ones that did, the last video that I did post that did talk about Clement's prophecies that have come to pass. And that's just a very small amount. It's not even, there's way more that have. But just to kind of give you an idea of what he's prophesied, what's getting ready.
Thuyền ta ngược, thuyền ta xuôi, giữa dòng nước bạc nhịp chiều ta bơi. Ai đắp đập, ai phá núi, cho hồ nước đầy là mặt gương soi. Non xanh mà nước biếc, ôi ơ, khoan nhạt mái chèo.